Hello FCHS, today is Friday, May 2nd. I'm Justin.
And I'm Jacob, and this is the prom edition of FCTV. It starts now.
A reminder to students going to prom, you may not leave school early today. You must be in attendance for the entire school day, unless approved by the office.
If you signed up to attend post-prom, you must arrive between 11:30 and 12:30 a.m. immediately following prom. Post-prom will take place in the field house here at FCHS. You must be pre-registered to attend. Any person pre-registered who does not show up will have their parents contacted. It is going to be a fun and exciting event for all.
The FCHS Symphonic Band and WIN assemble participation in the Indiana State School Music Association's Organization Festival this April. Both the groups received overall gold ratings for their performances and sight reading performances. This is the 11th consecutive year the Symphonic Band has received a top rating. Congratulations to all the students for their hard work.
Any senior interested in giving a speech at graduation, there is a meeting after school on Monday, May 5th in Mrs. Hart's room. All speeches can be no longer than 3 minutes. Please let Mrs. Hart know if you are interested.
Each graduate will receive 5 tickets for reserved seating in the gym. You may request additional 5 more tickets if you would like to request more. Please pick up a form from the main office. These forms need to be turned in to Mrs. McKee so that the request can be placed on the waiting list.
Any senior in the school year 2014-2015 is required to have a booster dose of the meningitis shot. It is a state mandatory for the students to have this shot. Please inform your parents of the requirement and please bring updated immunizations records when you get the shot. Please don't wait until the beginning of the year to get this shot.
As a result of every student getting Chromebooks, a new class has been offered here at FCHS next year. The Information Communications and Technology class will introduce students to the physical components of operation computers. Students will get hands-on experience by working on Chromebooks that have been damaged or are not functioning properly. If you would like to sign up for this class, go talk to your guidance counselor.
Attention FCCLA members, the District 8 spring meeting is on Saturday, May 10th at the White River Park in Indianapolis. Join us as we support the March of Dimes and participate in the March for Babies. See Mrs. Torrey for more details and permission slips.
Attention students enrolled to take C-121 public speaking next year. There has been a change in regard to the required textbooks for this course. The textbook will remain the same as last year. Therefore, talk to students who are currently taking the course in order to purchase the book at a deep discount.
The men's volleyball team traveled to Southport last night and picked up the victory in straight sets. The men are now 14-4 on the season. They will be back in action next Tuesday when they host Roncalli here at FCHS.
Attention any student wanting to take driver's ed this summer. Road Skills Driver's Education has classes starting June 2nd. Classes meet at the Road Skills office. Students must be 15 in order to sign up. See Mrs. Terrell, Mr. Leonard, or Mr. Clark if you have any questions.
Congratulations to the men's track and field team for their first place finish last night at the last night meet. FCHS and numerous first place finishers. The Grizzly Cubs were back in action next Tuesday for the Mid-State Conference Championships.
For the past week, many students have had their artwork on display for the art show. FCTV Trent Buchanan brings us more about the art show.
Last month, the art classes of Mrs. Park and Miss Van Aken had an art show. The art show was full of drawings, paintings, and pictures. For more information on the art show, we talked to Miss Van Aken.
All right. Well, we actually prepare for the art show all year long. We start out at the beginning of the year, and because most of our classes are one semester, so I have a lot of students that you saw artwork from that were actually done with the course and missing their artwork a lot because I kept them to show them off at the end of the year. So this is an exciting time where we get to show all the talent that we have at Franklin Community, a lot of different mediums that we offer here. So it's a time to celebrate the artistic creativity. So
We also talked to one of the winners, Shelby Miles. I'm sitting here with Shelby Miles, a sophomore here at FCHS, and she is one of the 5 people that won this huge art show we had here next to the library. Why don't you tell us what your art piece was?
My piece was of flowers on a green piece of paper, and I colored it with black and white charcoal pencils.
So there's not really a like number one place winner, number two. There's just you just all win one big award. And what is that award?
For the 5 people, we each get $100, and then our piece gets to be displayed here at the school.
Awesome. For FCTV, this has been Trip Buchanan reporting.
Any student of Mrs. Van Aken that had art in the show, please stop by today to pick up your piece.
There are many athletes here at FCHS that take advantage of the weight room, but there is one group of students that are taking it a step further.
What you're about to see is a video of our strength conditioning kids here at Franklin Community High School. It's 9th through 12th graders. You see a lot of our 10th graders who were just basically introduced in this past year. You'll see some of the classroom stuff, and then also our kids have been working really hard and showing extra dedication. Took them to a weightlifting meet and came back with some serious awards that the kids won out there. Did a fantastic job. Their overall technique is improving. Like I said, from 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, you see these kids working real hard, and it shows on their display up here with the weights lifted.
And first, from Franklin Community, Austin Ramsey, come on.
Good luck to all the lifters as they compete in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching FCHS. Don't forget to follow FCTV on Twitter at FCTV Program. Have a great Friday and stay classy at prom tonight, please.